Hey man, today I'm going to talk about how to get harder erections naturally using 5 powerful techniques for stronger erections. Then as an added bonus, I'm going to talk about one additional technique that most guys get horribly wrong and is one of the main reasons they are not getting as hard as they want in the bedroom. And if they just turn this one thing around, not only does their hardness in the bedroom get way better, but their partner's sexual arousal tends to go through the roof. Now, before I talk about the first 2 techniques, which work on improving blood flow, it's important to understand that there are 3 different levels of blood flow we need to address to get rock hard erections. And those are, first of all, getting blood flow to the penis. So through the body into the pelvis so it can feed the penis. Second is blood flow in the penis itself. And third is keeping blood flow in the penis, blood flow staying in the penis. So with that in mind, technique number 1 is releasing the deep frontal line, which allows us to get blood flow to the penis. So this is releasing the deep fascia in the front part of the body. Now, fascia is connective tissue that surrounds every structure in your body, muscle, bones, and blood vessels. So if this fascia gets tight, it can clamp down on those blood vessels, which restricts blood flow getting to the pelvis, which means less blood flow that can go into the penis. So we want to release this deep frontal line. Now there's many really cool techniques to do this, but we're going to keep it simple in this video and just do the cobra, the yoga pose of the cobra. So if you've never done that before, you lay down on your stomach, hands on your side, and then you bring your upper back up, right? Keeping the pelvis on the floor. That creates a stretch along that deep frontal line. Now, technique number 2 is milking. And milking is addressing blood flow in the penis itself, as well as helping the blood flow stay in the penis, right? So milking is a pretty simple technique where you lube up your member, and you don't want to be fully hard for this, right? You want to be partially hard and maybe somewhere between 20 to 60% hard. And then what you're doing is you're making an OK symbol, and you're putting it at the base of your penis, and then you're coming up toward the head. You're not going over the head, but you're coming up to the head. And as soon as that one comes up, you're grabbing with the other hand. And you keep this continuous motion, taking about 3 to 4 seconds to get up to the head. Okay? And repeat it at least 50 times. I recommend more toward 100 times. And this will help a lot in terms of blood flow in the penis because it helps increase the smooth muscle tone, which is one of the really important factors you need for a rock hard penis, right? But also there's many other techniques that address this, including rate of blood flow, all kinds of different things we do. But we're going to keep it simple for this video and work on milking. Okay, technique number 3 is hip hinges. In these, we activate your primary sexual power muscles, the glutes, your primary thrusting muscles. And when we engage the glutes like this, it also draws a lot of blood flow into the pelvis, and then as you thrust forward, feeds the penis, which you'll see here in a second. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this particular technique. What you're going to want to do is bring your feet about hip width apart, and then you're going to put a very slight bend in your knees. Just unlock your knees, okay? And now your knees just stay in place. They don't move. That's the most important thing of this. Then what you're going to do is bring your bottom backwards as your arms go forward, okay? And then you thrust forward when you come back. And you just do those for, how many times? I recommend at least 30 times to get the blood flow going to that area. Not only does this increase blood flow to your pelvis to help feed the penis, but it also greatly improves your thrusting technique because so many guys are rigid like a board. They just, when they try to thrust, instead of moving their pelvis independently, they move their whole back, right? Which does not feel nearly as good to her. Plus, that extra tension makes it more likely you're going to ejaculate quickly. When you learn how to thrust your pelvis like this, it keeps it nice and relaxed, which feels great to her, gets great blood flow into your pelvis so that you can get those great erections, as well as keeps your body relaxed so you don't actually accidentally go into premature ejaculation. Now, before I talk about the last 3 techniques, if you are getting value from this content, please like this video now. The Google and YouTube algorithms favor medical treatments for erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation and tend to suppress natural remedies. If you want to continue to learn the cutting-edge techniques for natural remedies to supercharge male bedroom performance, then please like this video right now, as it is your vote telling YouTube and Google that you want this kind of content. And also subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our newest content. Plus, that also powerfully tells YouTube that you want to hear more about these natural approaches versus just medications, injections, and surgeries. Okay, technique number 4 is eating more foods that are high in nitrates. Now, this is important because nitrates will turn into nitric oxide in your body. And what I'm seeing a lot of guys do is really pound arginine supplements and citrulline supplements. Okay, the problem is, in order for those to work, you've got to have sufficient amount of nitric oxide synthase, which I'm going to talk about in an upcoming video. But if you have health problems, or even as we get older, we make less nitric oxide synthase. So that citrulline and arginine stops working as well. Nitrates will work throughout your entire lifespan. So you want to eat things that are high in nitrates like arugula, beets, spinach, those type of things. Make a sex salad, what I call it. Chew it up well and swallow those nitrates to get great nitric oxide production throughout your entire lifespan. Okay, technique number 5 is good quality sleep and relaxation, because most of your testosterone is produced during REM sleep. And while testosterone is not the only erection biochemical, it's a very important one, especially when it comes to your hardness, which is what we're talking about in this video, as well as your sex drive. So if you're not getting enough sleep, so REM sleep happens about every hour and a half, right? So what elite athletes are doing now is they're actually getting 10 hours of sleep because they get so much more testosterone production, where most people aren't even getting 8 hours of sleep, right? So if you're getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep, you're not getting nearly as much testosterone as you were to get 8 hours, or if you want to be like these elite athletes, 10 hours of sleep. So very important from that perspective, but also relaxation in general, because nothing works in the bedroom if you're not at least sufficiently relaxed. Because if you're not relaxed, you're in the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight nervous system. That makes it very difficult to get erections, and it makes it much more likely that you're going to ejaculate quickly. So that anything you do to relax yourself before, whether it's breathing or stretching or foam rolling, before you go in the bedroom will help out tremendously. All right, the 6th bonus technique, which is really important because I see most guys getting this wrong, is going for what you want in life, but particularly in the bedroom, what we're talking as well, right? Going for what you want in life and in the bedroom. Because what most guys do is they focus on her pleasure, trying to give her pleasure. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. She can do that herself, right? What she wants to feel inside is your desire for her specifically. You'll see this in romance novels all over the place, right? This is a major theme. Women want to feel desired, and they want to feel that you desire them specifically. So when you go for what you want in the bedroom, she can feel the difference versus you just trying to please her. She can tell you're in your head and you're trying to figure out these techniques. Instead, know what you want and lead what you want. Go for what you want, and she'll be able to feel that desire for her, which is going to increase her arousal quite a bit. But also the fact that you're going for what you want increases your arousal, which makes the erections harder. But also seeing her arousal goes up increases your arousal even more. It's a virtuous cycle. So go in the bedroom and go for what you want. Now, if you have used any of these techniques to get harder erections, please post your comments below so we can all learn from them. And if you've tried these and are still having issues, remember there are many areas of the IPM ecosystem that address the hardness of your erections, not just the ones we covered today. If the foundation of your ecosystem is not strong enough, then you may not notice a lot of difference at first. That doesn't mean these techniques don't work. It just means that the foundation of your erection ecosystem is not strong enough for you to notice a difference. If you would like to learn more about this ecosystem and how it can help you, I posted a link in the comments that will help explain how to get the foundation of your erection ecosystem rock solid naturally. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and I will see you in the next one.